What the fuck? Hello? Oh, reconnect. That's all. Too fun. Totally died, didn't I? I'm gonna go check on it. I'm gonna go check on it like a parent.
Yeah.
It did die. It did die.
YouTube one.
And now it's like, oh, we're doing this one. So dumb. I hate it. I hate it here. Shoto mate curry on the side. Give me 1 second. Oh, that means. Ugh, I hate when this happens. I hate when this happens. Ooh. Okay. That's sick. I have to pop out chat and get the new chat in so I can chat on YouTube if anyone comments. Becomes a whole thing every time. Why? Why? Okay. Pull back up out. The Whirlpool takes something out of her cup. Yume, welcome in.
Yume.
Antonio knows too well what it is. A family crest. He received one just like it when he decided to follow Fabrizia. Are you sure?
Forgive me. I have a feeling you won't approve of what I want to do next. If this crest is stopping me from untangling the knot in my heart, then I have no other option.
You're being selfish, God.
I know.
Gonna smash the crest. Why did you throw a stone, Magazine? I think
Accident, I
this is
swear.
baby Ingrid.
Yeah. I was trying to hit the Stronzi that ran away and then you got in my way.
Remy, how long did you have that banana pass? How did I not notice till now?
Let's go, Robbie.
A wound on your face. Did they do that?
They say my ears are big and weird. They say I'm not a lupo and don't belong here in Syracuse. Did you see their injuries? They ended up worse than I did. Why run their mouths so they can't defeat me? And pull out their teeth next time they try me again.
You're more of a lupo than they are. Where is your family?
Dead. We came here as refugees, but Papa and Mama encountered a gang brawl when they went to ask the government for help.
Do you have anywhere else to go?
No.
Do you want to come with me?
You need me to fight for you?
We can talk about that or old. My daughter, Belle, she's sick and doesn't really go out, so she could use a plane.
If she's fine playing with a Vulpo, I don't mind.
That's it?
I'm weak. I've been staying here in the park, but I can't beat everyone up.
Take this.
What is it?
Familia Venezia's crest. Take it and you become one of us.
But I'm not a Lupo.
Many in the Familia aren't either, but we're even closer to each other than the other familia. You'll understand time. Can't believe you always look that cool and hot.
Listen. It's a lifestyle.
Don't hide behind your motherland. She can block your body, but I cannot let you see your tail. So this is Lisa. She's a complete contrast to you when you were a girl, Link.
Sorry for not telling you before I brought her back here. The Veki at the shrine discovered this child, and I couldn't let her stay in Higashi any longer. Because having the blood of the so-called Nine Tails means spending your entire life inside the shrine, living a life like her father, worshipped like a mascot that grants every request. A ridiculous.
We've tidied up a room for her. Once she gets used to life here, she can go to school with the other children at the mill.
I hope Lisa will stay far away from the farce in Higashi. But I don't want her to learn the so-called Syracusan way to survive either.
Arrange this with Aunt. Entire professional teachers. Music, literature, archaeology, Virginium arts. Let her study whatever she likes.
You're not mad at me?
You're still hearing. Is your blade slow? Have you completed your mission?
No.
Then you remain the most reliable person to take over my responsibility.
See.
Besides, I find myself fond of this bambina. She's the most important thing. The most important thing to do right now is show her I'm not scared.
That was loving being a grandpa.
For real. He's like, oh my god, my bit rate is going down the toilet again.
No.
Oh wait, no, it's going back up.
Yume. Old men hot.
Old men hot. Okay. It's still nothing.
Hold on. Alright. Oh.
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 Oh?
No, just reading that out. Okay. Okay. You know. Just classic mafia stuff. I snapped the tendons in that Stronzo's limbs and tail, but he still refused to confess who planned the assassination. He just kept saying he didn't know anything. Same as the other 17 before him.
Lisa just fell asleep a moment ago.
Her oripathy is quite severe. The crystals have spread to her shoulder. There's no need for you to look after her yourself.
Okay, Evie, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Kanamari, Adventure from Another World. I got to mix it up, Crash.
Maybe.
Should have sent the message for shout out. Manually do that, I guess. How are you, though, KB?
Oh, KB.
How was the repos? How's it going?
Woo.
Welcome, Raiders. My name is Kanamari, Adventure from Another World. I stream a variety of stuff, including gacha games, other stuff like that, and RPGs and stuff. I'm joined by Canada.
Hello. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Mick Canada, the ace mercenary mecha pilot from Beyond the Soul System. I too am a variety streamer who does quite a few things, one of which being gacha games and live reading and live dubbing because it's fun. Just vehicle combat simulators like War Thunder, first person, third person shooters, strategy games, other stuff. Glad to be here making fun Italian accents.
I see you were the last of the four.
Instant balls.
Instant balls. I need to make redeems for every Tales of game.
You'll get to it. I believe.
I need to. I think the first one I'm gonna do is Claire.
Claire.
I found a video where it's just vague saying Claire over and over again. I'm just gonna take a clip from that video.
How long is that video?
I think it was like 5 minutes long.
Okay, pretty tame.
It might be more. I don't know.
And that'd be
Could you imagine if I
long
made it up
the,
in
for
the
the amount
full,
of time that
the
he
full
spends setting over Claire.
Could you imagine if I made the redeem the full video? It's just 5 minutes of Claire.
I would cry.
Good ad. Good
I
ad.
would
Good ad.
cry.
Good ad. Good ad.
Just the amount of different Claires.
Just every time Big says Claire in the game. Yeah, I hope it was a good time.
Every
How are you
time
two? We
Claire
are.
said,
Yes, this is an old man with wolf ears.
yes, yes. Should be a new catchphrase, get bald.
Wood. Yeah, we are
Don't
reading
worry,
them.
there are more like him.
We're reading. We're in the mafia dog people land. I guess canine people is more accurate.
Canine people, yeah. That'd be a little more accurate.
They've taken precaution. Besides, she got infected because of me. In silence. Lisa's an innocent girl. She doesn't know how bad things are outside, but she can instinctively pick up tension now. I want to be surrounded by mafia wolf old men. Where's the isekai truck?
Truckwood, please!
When you went to rescue Anton, she wanted to stay with you, so you could work less.
The people from Rhode Island are here.
So you've already found their place. A familia can find the best out of half the doctor. You don't have to contact that Rhode Island company behind my back. Ingrid, there is no need for you to leave.
Signora Cecilia will visit Henry herself tomorrow. The Tancredis and the Venezias will have no choice but to sit at the negotiation table. You need to wipe my name off the familiar records by then. Insist I was expelled. Like how the Tancredis refused, even at the brink of death, to acknowledge they planned your assassination. I remember discussing this before.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, Don Venezia. The Familia crest. Take it back.
No. Keep. I have approved of you taking revenge for Lee. I am fond of you. Why else do you think no one from the Familia has stopped the past 2 weeks? We are a family, Ingrid.
That just really is into the I'm a grandfather.
I am the grandpa.
We are family. This emblem has been a blessing from you, but also a shackle for me.
How is she doing, Rodzai?
She's considered an employee now. A few years ago, she even went to Latinian and helped them investigate an incident about missing infected. She even kept it a secret from me and never mentioned it in her letters. I talked to her friends when I went to see her, and they were all saying how well she did on that mission.
Aww. Is it close to what I was brainstorming for a raid message for myself? And it gets auto-mod. You can't tell people to get bald as your raid message.
Unfortunate.
I miss Lisa so much.
If she's willing to come back, I won't stop her. You know I'm not here to reminisce about old times.
Everyone needs to experience instant balls at least once.
We'll find a way. We'll find a way to make it work.
Instant balls!
Instant balls! Perhaps you had many plans for me when you insisted I keep the familiar emblem.
Ingrid glances at Antonio, standing silently on the side.
Keep it, Ingrid. Papa was telling me how we could all visit Montelupe together after
You
Carnival
just
is
got
over.
ran. That's amazing.
Nice.
Anton, it's too early for that.
Didn't you say Signora Cecilia might relent? She used to loathe Carnival, and now it's back in Syracuse with a brand new look. Compared to that, Ingrid's violations might not even are not even worth mentioning. I mean, it's been 6 years. Familia Tancredi today is no longer worthy of Signora Cecilia's concern. In these 6 years, I used the single vehicle factory I held on to and ate up all of their businesses in Tenere. Signora Cecilia values results, so I showed her.
Is that how you see it then?
Yes, Papa. Antonio's done very well by your side. Family no longer needs me here.
Anton, after Bella's passed, I could feel him becoming weird. How much value did he have as a son-in-law after Bella's death? That's probably what he was thinking at the time, and how he got himself so busy after.
Papa,
I don't want to give you too much pressure. We already have enough territory, even in this newly built Nuovo Vostini. You've done very well, Anton. Seeing Ingrid leave Bella died, but I truly care about the few families I have left. After all, I am an old man. I don't want to lose any more. Ingrid looks at the old man. His hair has turned entirely gray, and does not say anything else. Puts the crest on the table.
Ingrid, you heard what he said. At least for now.
Ingrid turns and leaves before Antonio can even finish. Damn.
Oh, this is so cold.
This goes so hard. Bro. And
Snip.
Antonio in the back there is looking even more evil.
Like wicked, like henchmen.
He's
Henchman
looking,
shit.
yeah.
Like this is not felt more Godfather than right now.
This has become the Godfather.
Mi dispiace, Don Venezia.
Can they adopt me? You may once do. You may like, I'll join the Venezia family.
Did someone say the Venezia family? Where do I sign up to the mafia? Right now.
I want to be in the hot Wolfman Mafia.
Please. I know it's hard for you, but I can't do it.
King.
There's never been much I could do for you, besides killing. But even the best killer is still just a killer, not Venezia Jr. Antonio fits that role better than I can, so my departure isn't such a big loss. You must have realized it in the past 6 years. Deep inside, you're disappointed with me.
Ah,
But wasn't I disappointed too? When I failed to find out the truth about her injury? Oripathy is incurable. You know better than anyone else why I came back to Syracuse. I intend to find the culprit I couldn't track down 6 years ago and end his life. That's the only thing I want to do.
but you know what it means to abandon the Emperor, Neil.
Yes, we might end up as oppositions.
Ah,
I can't guarantee that I won't harm any of the Venezias. Even so, I'll make things decent for your sake. This is the only thing I can promise you. Papa, I can try and talk to her more.
no. The old man runs his fingers over the familiar crest, puts it in his pocket. We all know what kind of person he is. He is not easily swayed, he said. I'll keep this emblem for now. Comes for a sentence, I'll return. Keep a low profile for now. Consider keeping me company at home.
But the company.
Do you not trust the subordinate you hired yourself?
I understand.
I may not interfere with your work here at Seed, but it doesn't mean I am done. Umberto de Monton, old friend of mine, and he has always asked me to be, to leave them be.
Yes, Papa.
I heard that Ingrid asked you about how Lisa got hurt. Did you find out the truth?
Just some clues. So much time has passed after all.
Is that so? And there are some matters you can judge on your own if you act all. When it involves the familia's reputation, think carefully before you act.
Yes, Papa.
Oh, he is mad.
Oh yeah.
He is unhappy. Antonio, I've got news. According to Inter from Campone and Camino, we found the last shipment at the port. But somebody stuffed it in a parade boat and set on fire.
Who did it?
I'm not sure. The cops took the Truckers Union's boss away for investigation. One called Irene, she...
Oh.
Bum bum. 1 to 5.
On a 5, we're halfway there.
We're halfway. We've reached the halfway mark. We did it, chat. We're doing it, chat.
Whoa, halfway there.
Old Vasily was a valiant emperor. Some say that even after the age of 80, he had donned his crown, headed into battle. Ursus had suffered a crushing defeat deep in the snowfield. The bodies were churned into the snow. The corpses piled up on the wall. The emperor screamed bloody vengeance, his anger louder than the howling wind. The surviving officers surrounded his tent, where the crown shone bright, so bright that the people could only shout their reverence for him. A sudden fierce gust from the north blew the tent open. Only then did they dare raise their eyes ahead. The crown had fallen to the ground. No longer was there an emperor on the snowfield. It said that in the end, old Vasily trampled to death by the crowd. Of the countless nameless soldiers kneeling outside his tent, no one knew the name of the player of crowns, or where they came from. She's coming, here she is, baby!
It's her time. All right, should I start donning the clown makeup?
I remember I read her in the tutorial.
Oh, right, you did.
Yeah.
My bad for gore.
Mhm. Also, because you had we gave you the trucking girl after I left, remember?
Right, because she would be at some point taking over the just
Mhm.
right. My bad. It's been a while.
No worries, no worries.
This is reunion. We're in the snowfields. I'm going to assume Eastern European accent.
They're probably Russian.
Oh, this is the first time I've heard you tell the story in Syracuse. So you got the name Crownslayer out of a book. What's the book called again?
Truth in the Justice.
Sounds complicated. I thought books like that were all chunky doorstoppers about big ideas. But you're saying it's a storybook?
No, it's not. The stories inside are for entertainment, but to get people thinking. What is truth? What is justice? Should they consider? Should they be considered the same? Should they be considered? Should they be set aside? Should they be set against each other? Who gets to be the one that decides, defines which side of the scale to believe on? Or maybe they don't exist in any real sense. Just like a reunion is over. In the end, the only time there is any use, they are of any use, are when putting together a lovely little list of justification.
You know, before you told me this story, all I wanted to ask was where we should head next.
I was just about to say, this is where we part. If you keep going straight away, you'll come out of the wood, some old nomadic city tracks. There is likely to be Lithuanian border patrol teams nearby, or possibly Syracuse and cargo ship passing through. Watch out. You made it through Chernobyl long. Avoiding them shouldn't be too difficult.
Out of a team of 30, I'm the last man standing. Why can't we just stay here, Crownslayer?
If we stay here, stay together here, you'll just become target for those in power. That or be forced to become kin of them. I remember getting pushed around map, like boo 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 before being KO. Not fun.
Yes, I have seen you many times get pushed into hole or get pushed into wall, even through wall, only to walk the same path and have that go again while you get shot.
Yeah. Since you guys didn't want to follow Ned, I'll be the one seeing you all. This is the last thing I can do as the last thing I can do for you.
But where will you go? You'd be on your own too, wouldn't you?
I'll wander. I'll check on a few things. I think I'll think a bit. Before I left Syracuse, my master told me not to go back to Earth this event. I was too weak to listen, but I didn't listen to her. It might be time to return. I'd like to see her again. Maybe she can give me some other suggestions, ways for me to become strong.
What's your master like?
She's from one of these Syracusan familia. She was strong in battle, yet also one of the wisest people I know. She taught me a lot.
Syracuse, eh? That's a long ways away.
Look at this bonfire out here among the snow. Then. Once it could ignite the anger of the impacted. It could spark the dream of the union. It could set all of Earth ablaze. But now, all it does is keep us warm. Here is the last thing I have to say. Forget Kilul. Forget Chernobyl. Forget Lungman. Forget Reunion. Forget us. You choose to leave it all behind you. Hell, forget the crystals growing on your body. Maybe if you forget everything, you can go home.
Now we both chose to leave. I always felt you and I weren't alike. You look like you're the type of person who knows a lot, and you've read lots of books. At times, I feel like you. The captain and Tallulah are all pretty similar.
They don't get old like
Some do. I meant more like... When I was little, my grandpa always said people who read too much were easily led astray. Anyway, never mind. See you later, Grand Slayer. Best of luck to you. Looks like you're going to need it. Maybe don't get bullied off the map again.
you will try. Try bit. Try
That is the only hope.
Won't be seeing each other again. I don't know why I keep saying friends. And here I am, like trash. Eager. Ugh, my tail's wet. Nothing has changed at all. Neither these filthy streets nor damned rain. I don't know what it is. But even though the snow can kill, the rain here is somehow more unpleasant. Hope there's a hair dryer at my mess. Oh my god, I'm breaking into random person's house. Oh, there's blood. Mershro! Thick, inescapable stench of blood. Your teacher lies face up on the ground, flesh blood still throwing outward, spreading. A small knife has been dropped nearby. Ludmila tries to approach and stifle her teacher's bleeding wound, but she finds herself unable to move a single step, unable to even tear away her gaze. From the shadows wafts an aura, both familiar and terrifying. A wolf with gray hair, wearing a red hoodie. She's about to get fucking bullied again. I think we gave each project that.
Yeah, we did.
Means you get Project Red. Because I'm Ludmila. And Luna Cubs.
W to reach.
W to reach, where are you?
The true wolf is dead. I did as grandmother asked.
It's you. What have you done?
I am a wolf hunter. I do as grandmother asks. The true wolf is dead. The true wolf did not fight.
Why? Why is this girl wearing the red hoodie chased after her? I thought she was speaking this line for some reason. Haunted her.
Yep.
From Yan to Syracusa. You. Who the hell? Who the hell are you? Ludmila silently looks at the campfire in front of her. There's a burning duffel bag, her master interned within. She did not sleep at all that night. She thinks about how she used salt and water to scrub away the bloodstains in the room, as she dragged her master's corpse out into the wild, under the cover of the incessant rain. She was stick thin before she died. Ludmila barely had to exert herself. Ludmila never forgot how she met her master. There was blood everywhere. Her uncle, her only living relative, his family, servants, her corpses strewn across the entire house. The one who sent her to Siracusa told her that her uncle had control of the business of a couple of streets. A powerful man, per se, but in a small Syracusan town, it'd be enough to let her live comfortably. But before she could even get used to her new life, a simple originium bomb smashed through the windows. In the chaos, her arm was gashed. She trembled in fear as she cowered under the bed. There was no difference between the gangsters rushing into that house and the Ursa's guard charging into the lab. It felt like she was back in Chernobyl, back in that night she lost her father. Only when everything finally went quiet did Mila dare leave her room. The gangsters, too, were lying down in pools of blood. The only ones alive in the house were her and the lowliest of her uncle's servants. If memory served her correctly, the servant was always living out by the gate, in charge of sending and receiving letters. The only time she would limp into the house to deliver the mail to her master. She would always tiptoe across the carpet so as not to make a loud noise. Another gang vendetta. Your uncle upset them. I'm about to head off. Do you have anywhere to go? Did you kill all these bad guys? If I did, you would be dead. Didn't you save them when it all started? I thought they were here for me. With this body of mine, I need to wait for them to get close before I can do anything. You're scary, but also amazing. Can I go with you? Do you want revenge for your uncle? Oh, you weren't that close to him. I remember that the one who sent you here wanted you to live a peaceful life. Well, I suppose that's not happening anymore. Ludmila, do you know what it means to be my student? I've become decrepit and weak now. Are you still willing to be my student and my tool? You'll both regret it, ragazza. I won't. All I need is for you to teach. Teach me how to hold a knife, so to get my revenge. I won't regret it. A knife? No. You're not ready to hold a knife just yet. First, learn how to light a fire. Burn down this house and everything in it, so that nobody can find it. Fire hides everything, Ludmila. She chose to deal with her master's corpse using the very first trick she taught her. But what now? After leaving Reunion, she spent 2 years making her way back to Siracusa, all to lose the last home she could return to in barely a day. God, that's so sad. Why does the game bully her? The fire is extinguished. The morning breeze blows away. The last of the ashes. No trace of it left in the wilderness. Where should you go next, Ludmila? We want bench. I'm going to beat the shit out of Little Red Riding. Look, it is Little Red Riding. Beyond you. Nadia?
See.
Oh, hi. You're just really quiet. Project Red's
Just double check this on my end. Uno momento.
No worries. For time.
Okay. What are you looking for me?
It is not hard finding killer outside the city. You stand out a lot.
Don't block my way.
Don't dare think running. Before we start, I've got questions for you. Why? My mister never mentioned an enemy like you. Why would someone hanging out with kill seat know her?
The true wolf must die. These are the rules of the game.
What game? What the hell are you talking about? I don't care who you are. You killed the least of my family, so I'll make you pay. I'm Ludmila Montoya, who killed my father.
You're
Prepare
too
to
weak.
die.
You can't beat me.
Don't underestimate me. You just managed to get sneak attack off last time. Don't think you'd manage to scare me.
I beat you once.
Oh
I'll
shit,
do it
I'm
again.
getting fucked up.
You're in my way. Stop following me.
Why does this always happen to me? Get back here! I'm not letting you go! Castle!
An unfamiliar city, unfamiliar food. It's strange, but it's fine.
This is just Crown Slayer getting bullied.
So fast with it, Jesus.
You've got quick reflexes. I'll give you this.
It's you again.
Like I said, I will make you pay. Don't even think of escape. Either kill me or be killed by me. There's only two ways out. There's teeth and irritation. Angry? Good. Show me what you've really got. Hey! I don't care what familia you are, you ragazze are with. You want to fight, do it outside!
Poor dude.
I'm trying to bake the pizza here. What do you think you're doing?
This is a cafe, not a fight club.
The fight club. Get out of here. The only ring here is a pizza ring.
No, get out. You can't have any. There's a bad smell. And strange sounds. Danger. That strange person.
Did she get hit by a fucking truck?
If she got so unfortunate to get hit by a car, I swear to God. How much longer are you going to follow me?
I told you already. Till I kill you or you kill me.
You've tried lots of times. You can't kill me. And now you're tired.
Then kill me already. The exhausted Reprobra collapses onto the ground. Before she falls unconscious, she grabs tight onto the red-clad Lupa's pants.
You look really pathetic.
Was I him?
Yes,
guess I was,
because,
wasn't I?
It was Eileen, yeah.
Hey, what happened? You are right. It won't. Oh. My truck broke down. Couldn't go if I wanted to. Why are you lying down here? Are you hurt? Would anyone to call? I can call? No, none. What did you say? I can't understand a word of that mumbling. Let me get that mask. Might let you breathe a bit easier. Wow. Crystals. Wow. It's serious infection. The home is infected. What am I to do? First time I decided to run long haul job. And for the association, this app. Yes, we're both out of that. Forgot that she has.
Brother. Brother, you can't do this to her. Brother, that's not fair.
No!
Las fortunata. The unlucky.
The unlucky!
Brother, we knew that already.
I'm crying.
That's just
Fucking
not
crying.
fair.
I read that. I read that right here. But you know, I didn't think about it.
You know,
I didn't think about
yeah, you could see it in the background. I also didn't think about it.
it. She is the unlucky.
Among all of heaven and earth, I alone am the unlucky one.
Among heaven and earth. God, do they both hate?
Man, does God really fucking hate me? Like, bro, loses her parents in Chernobog, loses her uncle in Syracuse before even meeting him, leaves, comes back, loses her teacher. Like, brother,
It's crazy.
she's
And then-
only known one state loss.
And
She's
then-
never pulled a W in her life.
And then spends literal probably months just chasing after Project Red and getting her ass beat.
Every single time.
And you know what's crazy? Judging by how this is starting, I'm pretty sure that she was in the fucking truck when it got into the accident with Leon.
She's probably the one who set it on fire, to be honest.
Oh, she could be.
I'm like 90% sure
Oh
that she's the
yeah.
one who set it on
No,
fire.
actually, yeah, I'm 99% sure. Before I thought it was Lappland because Lappland just loves starting shit.
Insane.
But
But
after we got that like backstory thing,
like how she met with Somer, this is the perfect. It's
it
the
makes
perfect
sense
crime.
for her to do it. Yeah, because now we can place her as being involved
Yeah,
with the truck.
it's just we never saw her like as she was in the background until
Hmm.
now. So this is good. It's everything's coming full circle.
Mm-hmm. That's the gist of it, Lumid. Told you everything I know. What are you delivering for the Viennese? I don't know why I became a little more detailed.
I just spent enough time.
It's about your tires tonight. It's usual stuff, making vehicles, originium engines, steels, alloys, things like that. At times there are also frozen beans, frozen meat, foods, maids. It's pretty common in the other circles to see it. Good to the familia, don't buy, go through, I can't read very well right now. Normal customs. So they have to save a lot on taxes. But you're a nouveau scene. I get it. No need to go into detail. Alright. This isn't your first time, is it? Hey, Ludmila, did you hang back from joining tonight's film shoot because of me, huh? What do you think? When did you figure me out?
From one criminal to another. Game recognized game.
Game recognized game. She knows what you're up to.
She knows the shady shit you're up to. She's done it herself. Why the hell did you keep following us?
No, Casari, but Ruggiero and I are really busy here. No, would you mind leaving? Busy, can't stop for a cup of coffee? Come on, Summer. Ruggiero, lighten up. This is Nuovo Vassini. We're all the citizens here, and we're all going to be rubbing shoulders for quite a while longer. Got to talk to one another, you know? I don't know why I keep chasing. I feel like that's the same guy, and I've given him like 18 different voices at this point.
I mean, considering how it's the same background sprite used over and
He
over.
could be a different man. I just have a feeling it's
somebody
the
else.
same man. How about we set up a cafe across your camp? With that mini drive as a business will be booming. It'll be easy for us to meet up. What the hell is going on? Where's all this smoke coming from? My eyes! Ah! Mad! Which one of you chose to eat me? So mad, Gaggio! We didn't know who did it either. We're all the way over here, and we haven't moved an inch. You know, we can't do it.
I heard the reason why this place was put out on the border of the city. And why City Hall didn't do anything with it until they let us set up our camp. It's cause it used to.
Stop talking crap already. I'll let you two off this time.
Real quick, I will be right back.
Okay. Now it's just you and me, chat. Do I need to reset up the stream together, chat, by the way? Does that still on? It is still. I wasn't sure. How's it going? How we doing? How are you enjoying the story so far? In the goofy accent. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's well. Doing right now. Doing whatever. I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? As you're watching stream hanging out. That's what I want to know. What are you doing right now? What are you up to? Tell me. Love it like every stream. Let's go. Thank you, disclaimer. Lots of fun. I can't believe that they titled the third part The Unlucky, and it's where fucking Ludmila's introduced. Literally the most bullied character in this entire game. Crazy. You know what? I hope by the end of this Crown Slayer manages to take a dub. I hope she does. She deserves at least one W in her life. Cause, you know, tired of vibing, let's go. And comp with a friend. Also watching Lock You Boy play Oblivion by rolling D20. Yo, wait, that sounds so much fun. That sounds like so much fun. Lachlan is a genius. Like, when I think of damn, I must be a genius, I think of Lachlan Star. Because that man kind of cooks. He kind of cooks. And you know what they say? You know what they say? When a man cooks, makes a meal. Man, I want Mizuki's new outfit that just launched in the Chinese version of Arknights. So good. Like, he rolls to see if he hits an arrow. Boom, not one. And he shoots to the wall. Yeah, that's amazing. That sounds like so much fun. That's actually amazing. I love it. %. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm enjoying this event a lot though. This event's really good so far. Very great line. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited for more Lappland. I love Lappland. She's so much fun to just be crazy. Being crazy is fun. I like being crazy. And I hope we get to be crazy more. Being crazy fun. Welcome in, Imka. Hello, hello. We are reading through the story right now, but we're pausing because Canadian need to go do something real quick. I don't know if he's in like the bathroom or something. But he is away. My partner in reading cry. No, I'm reading for both these characters. Because that's just how it ended up. That's just how it ends up sometimes with this. Okay, I think Canadia's had enough, a fair amount of having to read both characters who are talking to each other. It's fair that I get a little bit of pain and suffering of just being the one constantly reading. It doesn't help though that I'm also the person reading the narration. Then even if I do get a break for narration between the two characters, still reading the narration. Funny. It's funny. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, cute crown slayer. I'm like scrolling Twitter, by the way, while I'm waiting for Canadia to peak ADHD. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I heard Crown Slayer got buffed. Got a new module in the Chinese version too. So, and apparently it makes her like actually really good. Whereas right now in the current state of global, she's bad. She's poopy, not very great. At least that's what I've heard.
What's about the current state of global?
That Crown Slayer's poopy. Poopy stinky. Not very good unit.
No good.
No so good.
What are they saying about if global is bad, I assume CN is different.
They just released a module for her. And like essentially from what I've seen and like read, apparently she can have like 100% stun uptime.
Oh, okay, well, that's good.
Which is kind of insane, yeah. That's pretty good of her. Now I remember. We never had a chance to know you better up until you helped us out of that bind at that time. Everyone started to talk to you, asking you about what the hell you were doing and what the hell your mysterious arts are and your experiences in us as a... If a media associate not going to come looking for you just because they don't like the look on your face. They kept pestering you after that. Why didn't you tell me something? Does Irene know? You get Lappy out there? I did get both of them. I got both of them. I got their 100 people. I only got 8. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, man.
My sincerest condolences.
Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry that you... I hope that if you manage to save up enough for one more 10 pull, that you were able to get Lappy or Suzumami.
May we bless your next 10 pull. Now you at least get one of the two, if not both, on a double.
Yeah, double. The next one, trust. Real. Does Irene know? I need to get Curry a treatment and bring her over to Nuvovasini. I need this money, Ludmila. And what the use would telling you have been? They're a pack of rabid wolves who won't give up until they catch their prey. I'm not going to bring that sort of trouble into the association. We are a band of brothers and sisters even together. But we're just the ordinary people, nothing more. The faces of the drivers flashed through Ludmila's mind one after another. She doesn't say anything. Until this, like, weird yellow cab just blitzes right past.
Crazy.
Like how these guys have the same pose.
They have the same pose, slightly different sprite.
Slightly different sprite, but they're both walking up with the cross armed like eh?
Hmm. Hey, you didn't tell Ludmila, did you?
Don't worry, she's in her tent right now.
She's never taken off the mask since we arrived here. And she sometimes frowns when... Breaks my heart, it does.
You're telling me? I've been holding back from smoking these past few days. She's been around. It's killing me.
Quick, light up already. Ludmila! Scusa, we were about to do a night delivery, so we were just going to have a pre-drive smoke and pick ourselves up. Or not, smoking is fine. No smoking is fine. We'll put them out right away.
If you want to smoke, go ahead. No need to hide it from me. Huh? Well, everyone thought you wore the mask because you got a weak throat or something. Your crystals are in a pretty peculiar place, you know. Us drivers smoke a lot, so we thought you're overthinking. Well, we just hope you like it here, Ludmila. Aw, that's so sweet.
Every single one of them.
Ludmila finally met Trucker Bros. I should put Texas in my background for assistance. Yes. Maybe Lappy will come for Texas. Use the Yuri bait. Do it. You'd better get off and wait at the intersection coming up. We're about to arrive, and there will be trouble. It's easier if I show up and with a round, so. Ludmila. Enough. I got on your truck, or I'll stick with you all the way. Thanks. No matter what happens, I'm lucky to have you with me. Been listening to this song on loop for a while. Not tired of it? Of course not. A Chance Encounter is an amazing song, and Sora's got one hell of a singing voice.
We gotta loop it back with logistics somehow.
It's the hottest new single of the week. And there was an interview saying she recorded it just for Carnival.
Because she knew Texas was coming.
A chance encounter. And I'm not a cultured man, but words. Do you think they're about people like us? You're going to leave, aren't you, kid? What? You said you didn't have any family or friends left in Karakusta. No place to go. Everyone at camp will be happy to have someone as interesting as you stick around. Irene and I have talked about it before, but I feel you're not going to stay with the Union forever. There's a doubt in your eyes. But I don't know who they're for. Do you still remember what you were like when you first saw Irene? I don't remember anything worth mentioning. I woke up in the camp. You and Irene were standing in front. The moment you saw her, your expression changed in an instant, but it went back pretty quick. You thought she was someone else, didn't you? That Project Red a bit.
Okay, you know what? Understandable.
You know, like, Project Red's kind of ruining her life at the moment.
You know, sees like a red coat. Kind of starts seeing red. All right, listen.
Actual trigger.
Yeah.
Actual PTSD trigger. I might have been light-headed when I woke up. A lupo woman wearing a red hoodie, protective gear around her neck. Irene really does remind me of someone. It fucking look at her. I fucking hate it. Doesn't matter if it's in Yan or Shirkusa. Every time I run into that girl, I get struck with a belt of bad luck. So that's how it is. I'm not going to ask you if those stories of Estes are ones you've heard from elsewhere or ones you've experienced yourself, Lumita. No need for us to argue over who's more unlucky in life either. There's really a chance to encounter between two Portatori. It ain't always says life to show you how much it cares for people with bad luck. It's just running a bit late is all. Ludmilla says nothing in response. The truck turns past the intersection. She turns her head to look out the window on a whim. Oh no.
It all leads back to Leon, bro.
There's no way. She saw Project Red and then the car gets into an accident. Maybe she's onto something. Project Red really is the start of all her problems. It's...
Swear to God.
Castle, the steering wheel's not working all of a sudden. Somebody look out. There's a car over there. Why did they become a rush? I'm assuming this Project Red. Oh wait, what if it's Lappy? We know Lappy's around. Or no, it's probably Project Red. Because Lappy's driving the thing and maybe, I don't know. Is this Project Red or not? This is probably Project Red, right?
Maybe.
Going off the speech pattern.
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna go with that.
Would you like me to handle this?
Yeah.
Lie with the question marks?
Hello?
Sorry.
No worries.
Mike was being weird.
I was just like, okay, yeah.
The true wolf finally found you. You will not get away.
Hey, can't you see there's people in there? The knife in my arrow blew out the tires. Shouldn't we save them? Oh my god, it was
Fucking
those two.
look.
It was those two who caused the fucking car accident.
Oh my god. The only response out of Project Red.
Oh, you're right,
Oh.
Agnes. We shouldn't get distracted during a hunt.
What? Wow. Feels a little bit of remorse. Nah, fuck that.
Bruh. A splitting headache pounds against the inside of Ludmila's skull. Where the hell is it? By the way, do you like Lappy's voice? I love Lappy's voice. Lappy's voice is amazing.
Oh yeah.
She yanks off her
Amazing.
seatbelt and pushes open the truck door. Falling from her seat as she does, her face plants into the ground. She sees a familiar red silhouette fade down the intersection. Before the dizziness disperses, she can finally take stock of the situation before she can check on Summer. Rage. An unending rage washes over her like a tide. What the hell is with this bad luck? How come it's you again? You goddamn Lupita!
Oh no. You read this moment.
We're at this part. Everything's coming together.
We're really getting everyone's stories, just like either before or after specific moments, and we're watching how they tie in to the fucking car crash. I've handled tougher fights in the Syracuse of old, with many more people on the other end. but I'm always the last one standing. No exceptions. Don't treat humans like beasts. Your hunting skills won't work on me. You can certainly continue to try. Same goes for you, Project Red.
I'll find you.
Ah. My blade. Not sharp enough. Come. You can't hide from me forever. I won't wait any longer for Vargo's answers. Runs into fucking Crown Slayer right now.
Crown Slayer's like, I'm done, I'm killing you now.
I'm killing you. I'm killing you. I'm killing you. I'm killing you. I lost. To the Vulpo out of nowhere.
Damned pop. Think you can just walk away after I finally filmed you?
You again?
Ludmilla brandishes her knife once again, but Project Red nimbly dodged it. A heavy kick immediately slams into her back. Her arm is pinned down and her knife clatters to the ground. No!
This girl cannot catch a single fucking W, bro.
She couldn't have at least made her a tree. Come on, give her a W.
Nah, that's too good for her.
By the time she can
really
react,
is.
she's already being pressed down at the dirt. Oh, ah!
Again.
Rough
Literally
scraping of her face.
flashbacks.
The kids, the crowd being remembered to the forefront of her mind. The alleys of Longvinci was held down by the same damnable wolf pup, unable to resist that either. The same sorry figure pressed against the ground. Same pain shooting through her body. Gah, my arm! Let go of me! Peasant! I get the words! You shrooms! I nearly had my revenge in Lungmin. Why did you have to get between me and Kelsit? You are not winning. You are not winning!
Girly pop.
Ludmilla, you are not winning that fight. What do you mean?
You could not reach her.
Bestie, my beloved Crown Slayer, you are not winning. You were losing. You were losing, and then Kelsit said, I'm gonna just send I can't deal with you right now, actually.
I'm busy. So, Project Red, you go deal with her.
Go play with the dog.
And then you watch that same dog bounce off the goddamn walls. Literally moving so fast, bouncing off the walls and the floor, and it pings you to said floor.
Oh, your voice suits well for dubbing Mommy Suzu. That's what the person, Imka in YouTube chat said.
Ah, well, thank you. That was definitely, like, it was a thoughtful choice.
Maestro couldn't fight anymore, so why'd you kill her? Why the hell do you keep showing up over and over again? Why can't I kill you? Why?
I remember you. I hunt wolves. You're not a true wolf. No need to kill you. Kelsit said we shouldn't kill a homeless hyena. You're in pain. Kelsit doesn't want me to kill you.
Also, I find it hilarious that she's a hyena.
Yeah. Grandma's waiting for me. I don't have time to waste. I need to find the last true wolf. Don't get in my way again. I've left Rhode Island. I'm not listening to Kelsit anymore. That was quite literally stay in your lane or I will fucking kill you.
This is your last warning. I'm going to throw hands next time.
Oh my god. This girl cannot catch a single W, and I honestly feel so bad.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that she had someone in her group named W. Meant that she could never be the one.
She could never be the one. At all.
The Lupo clad in a red hood stays not for a moment longer, disappearing down the depths of the alley. Ludmila doesn't get up. She lies against the ground, cradling her near dislocated arm, waiting for the pain and humiliation to seep in and drown it. Crowd center is a hyena, yeah, he is. Isn't that just the peak of comedy?
To get called out while you get your face pushed into the floor again.
He suddenly remembers
you
Summer's
again.
word. This really is a chance encounter between two. So I can't say that word, even though I'm Italian. Irene always says life will show how much it cares for people with bad luck. It's just running a bit late is all. We're sure about it, Summer. Summer. Alright, Summer! Damn it. He got so caught up in chasing that stupid wolf pup. He forgot Summer's still in the truck. Oh, never mind. Truck drove away. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I guess leave me here. Because everyone hates me. Did we read, that was
before.
That was before.
At least I'm pretty sure that's before. I'm checking.
Yeah, it was. We were laughing at, we were laughing at it when part 3 started.
Oh my god. Oh.
What?
I'm just playing that all back in my head. It's like, man,
Round Slayer just getting bullied.
just getting absolutely mollywopped all over the goddamn floor.
Getting PTSD.
Like, Jesus. I know we call her Clown Slayer, fucking, 'cause she's a goddamn clown. I know we meme the shit out of her, but Jesus.
But man, give this girl a break.
Like, I know shit can be rough, and sometimes we never catch a break. But like, give her a win somewhere.
Give her something.
At least let her try to at least let her fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terribly sorry that you came all the way here for nothing, signore.
Did she not tell you where she was going?
No, but please, let Judge Lavinia know that Irene is looking into her request in all earnestness. When she came back to camp, she asked us all to inspect all the association tracks. She should be investigating the accident right now.
Alright, calm down. I'm not here about that.
Eh? Then... Oh, Ludmila, do you know what Irene went? Why are you being so sneaky? Nearly didn't notice you.
Eh?
How did your clothes get so torn up? Did you get into a fight?
I shoot it. Are you Ludmila? I have something for you. It should really be sent to Irene so she can notify you. But since she's not here, giving it to you directly should work too. What is it? A citizenship certificate and identity documentation. You passed city halls in the court's background checks, and you've accumulated enough citizen points. From this day onwards, you are a legal citizen of Nuovo Vicini, and formally registered in the Truckers Union Register of Drivers. You are entitled to all rights stipulated in the new Urban Management Act.
Finally! You treated us at the soda a day too early, Ludmila.
Surprised? We are aware of your special circumstances. You still need to undergo regular oropathy checkup. If your infection worsens, you will reevaluate your treatment plan. The Truckers Union holds a special position in the city. At first, it would have been quite difficult for you to pass the background check. Dana actually came over to City Hall and the courthouse many times over this matter. She even made herself your grantor. And many of your fellow drivers followed her and signed off on your materials too. Aww.
Oh, don't look at me like that, Ludmila. We couldn't just let you treat us to food and drink forever.
Ludmila?
Look, no need to push her too hard. She's not the talkative sort. Why, when I got my certain documents, I was probably way more shocked than she is.
I understand. According to our dad, the uncle who took you in as a child was involved in a turf war, and his entire family was murdered. To be honest, everyone got a story like that. Even after the founding of Nuevo Vicini, many Syracusans, once under the yoke of the Familia, rushed over. During game, my friend started. Get a little less people playing. Sure, of course. Just post your thing and I'll try to add it after stream. Obtaining new identities and breaking free of their influence. Many mafiosi have also broken free of the Familia in this manner. In this city, we all have the right to escape our past and embrace new life. Congratulations, Ludmila. Ludmila silently stares at the certificate and documents in her hand.
This is her W.
Chance encounter. No, I'm not a cultured man, but these were people like us. I've repeated these 3 times now. Yes.
Tus fortunati.
Oh, this is how life decides to repay the unfortunate.
What's gotten into you, Ludmila?
Is summer shown up?
No. Hasn't he been on break since yesterday evening till now? Maybe he's picking out Carnival presents for Guri.
Don't make excuses for him, Ruggiero. You know what is going on with the two of you. He was riding alongside him last night.
You talking about the car crash last night?
It was our truck.
My god.
Based on look on your face, he hasn't come back here. You know anywhere where he might go? Think quick.
There was supposed to be delivery to the service station near Dock 3 last night. At times, we also head over to the abandoned warehouses under Venezia tracking.
I already checked them all. The scene of the crash was already cordoned off by the time I went back, and Summer and the truck were both gone. After that, I searched the places mentioned. Nothing. How could I have left him there? Damn it. If I wasn't distracted by that wolf path, maybe...
Ludmila.
I'll keep looking for him. And then I'll maybe commit act of arson. I like her. Arson fun.
Here we go. We're gonna get our answer to arson right now.
This is only place left. Ludmila stands between the shipping container, looking out at the bustling port in front of her. Of course, over the course of the entire day, searched everywhere she could but found nothing. She was once able to make her way through catastrophe-torn Chernobog with ease, and lead her team on precision strikes in the middle of the chaotic battlefield. Yet now, she cannot even locate an ordinary truck driver. She feels like the target of some sick joke. An inkling of helplessness suddenly worms its way into her mind. You really am clown slayer.
Oh wow, we're getting into it.
Here we go.
Are you saying we're sending the floats off now?
Yep, they're all assembled anyway. Send them all to the expansion plate. That's where the carnival parade is starting.
I knew that. What I meant was, weren't we meant to send them off at night?
Today's storm is pouring down all of a sudden earlier, remember? Not often we see such bad weather come by Nuova Vicini. Who the hell knows if it'll rain again later today? It's a dozen giant floats out on the move we're talking about. If that if it ran to that kind of weather, we'd have to do traffic control, and I'd rather not have to deal with that headache.
I suppose that makes sense.
Come on, Sibirgati. While the rain stopped. Alright, you're going to be passing by a lot of places on the way. Remember to cover these floats up with tarps. City Hall wants to keep the designs a mystery until the parade.
Got it. I'll go call the boys over.
If someone could go back the way he came, and he wanted to hit truck and port is busy. Don't tell me he. The corner of Nuova Vicini's port, a dozen or so mobile cranes hoisting up giant tarpaulins, creating a labyrinth out of thin air, sealed away from the outside. Under the tarps, a dozen oddly shaped giant beasts sleep silently. Fear the resurrection at Carnival. This is their cemetery. Ludmilla passes by them, not in the mood to investigate these strange constructs. She walks directly to the end of their procession and stops. There lies a great wolf. Vast amounts of imitation fur cover the truck underneath its frame. Its tail also conveniently droops down over the eye, catching dents and gouges in the truck's carriage. It bears its fangs and a soundless snarl, guarding the secret below its body. She pulls open the door to the truck's container, greeted by a pile of black tires alongside. This is... What are you delivering for the Venezi? It's a batch of tires, Nike. What was that? They usually stuff for making vehicles or aluminum engines, steel, alloys, things like that. At the times, there's also the frozen things, the frozen meat, the booze, the meds. It's a pretty common old in circus and cities. Goods the familia buy don't have to go through normal customs. So they save a lot on taxes in scene. You have to spend the money. Ludmilla pulls out her dagger, running it against the seam in the tire she spotted just now. She slashes at the thick rubber, revealing what lies hidden underneath.
Bombs.
Guns, thieves, crossbows, even originium explosives. Some are idiot. Did you know you were transporting this kind of merchandise? This is suddenly a lot more complicated than smuggling tires and crashing into the eating mare. Wait, someone's coming. Is this... Who is with Irina? Wait, no. Who could this be? Is this Summer? Is this the call? I don't fucking... why won't they just say names? It's so annoying.
Hoarse voice. I think this is a... Wait. I think this is Aileen, and she was with Saluzzo Sr.
Mm-hmm.
It should be here somewhere. Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait, no. I'll take that side, Gambino. You look here. Veloce.
Capone, did you ever think about how you're going to explain to Venezia Jr. where we picked up this trail? Assuming we do. I mean, Surely we can't just say Lappland told us.
Actually, I'm more worried about how that crazy Plaza even knew someone stashed his truck in the port. And then, like, either way, my sister needs eye surgery. Like,
Yeah,
but
I get it. I get
okay,
it. But like, if we don't live, your sister ain't
yeah,
getting
yeah,
eye
yeah, yeah, yeah,
surgery.
yeah, yeah. So, like, but what the hell is she cooking up yet?
I don't know. It's fucking Lappland. Forget about it. No point thinking about that crap. Just get back to work. Wait, I think that's the police. That's the Policia's outside. Quick, hide.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pay for my sister's eye surgery if we get caught.
Sir, it's me, Noemi. Have you found anything on your end? I don't drink coffee. It's too bitter. Come on, let's stay focused on the task at hand. I know the truck we're looking for is hidden around here somewhere. Get over here quickly. Right, the west side of the port, where the floats are being stored.
Wait, the dark kids are starting to. Lunella hears the sounds of cranes pulling away at the tires, and the engine of the vehicle starting up. Both the mafiosi and the police are close by. This float, its secret, summer, and the truck driver's new lives are about to be exposed to the light of day. Fleet! Lumila's hand brushes past her side. She feels a damp spot in her pocket. The documents she folded up and stuffed in there. Proof that she is now one of those idiots. They must have gotten soaked in the rain as she ran to the port. She didn't have time to stash them away in her tent when she left camp. Caught in the autumn rain again, she snaps back to reality. It's getting cold, she thinks. It'd be great if she could warm herself up by a fire right now. Look at this bonfire up here among the snow cones. Once it could ignite the anger of the infected, it could spark the dream of the young. It would set all of Earth ablaze. But Niel, all it does is keep us warm. Ah, yes, fire. I love fire. Arcee. Yes, first learn to light fire. Fire hides everything. Yes, yes. Fire. It's the answer to everything. I just need to light Project Red on fire.
Commit arson.
Ludmilla stands in a shadow, not too far away, silently watching the blaze look away at the carrot. It rises, engulfing the entirety of the Great Wolf. Fire can ignite anger, it can spark a dream. It can also burn everything to ash. And her own smoke can help conceal the fire. Before anyone else catches on, she can let it build into a towering inferno, inextinguishable. Emon Bagaza si fortunata. One unlucky bitch. Let's go.
PV6 after PV7.
We're PV7 before. Oh my god. He's back!
PV7 after.
No, we're before.
Oh, before.
We're PV7 before, not after.
My bad. My bad.
It is
Honestly, I think.
Hmm?
I think if we can like run through 7, 8, third interlude, and then 9, and then doing 10, we could probably say for like Monday. We made some decent progress.
I was thinking, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Disc. We got here too late. They finished their fight and now no one's alive to talk to.
You stopped our duel just to watch a boring shootout?
Woman and wolf stand on the barren lands as the sun rises, with a yellow cab parked not far from them.
Ah,
Cab's
yes.
hood bears a deep depression from a prior intimate meeting with a boulder. Why? What? Lappland, what are you doing?
Why? Where'd the boulder come from?
Tire tracks twist and turn in its wake, peppered with strewn up dirt, narrating the car's journey here. Several bodies lie around the car. The wind carries the stench of blood far away, inciting low growls from wild beasts in the distance. Zaro, there are two things you ought to understand. One, I am not a toy for your entertainment. Two, as my toy for my entertainment, I've realized that the moto Signor De Lupe is just so boring. Compared to you, isn't a familiar shootout happening in the middle of the waste much more interesting? The car can still move even after all that.
Where was its original destination?
Let's see, a spot speckled on the map. Nuovo Vaccini. Some entry documents in the glove box to boot. Looks like we're all set.
A familiar name.
Hey, Zaro, help me drag these corpses aside so I can reverse the car.
You want to...
Syracuse has graced us with an invitation. Don't tell me you'd refuse. I didn't think a Signor De Lupe would be so rude.
I told you. I will walk with you until the victor is decided.
Then help me out. Let's go. Part 4, Il Taxista, the taxi driver.
Also known as Lappland, the employed.
Lappland, the self-employed. Salve.
You don't have to be so formal, Signor Capone.
Relax, I just didn't want to spook you with the scary mug of mine. After all, wasn't this easy to scare this meetup with you?
I thought a lot about your proposal. If City Hall staff discover I privately transferred my citizen points to you, will they...
Just pick a few documents from your pile of sites, write a little explanation, and change the name on them. Simple. I'll earn 50 points while you get a lot of dough. Ain't violating no laws here. City Hall got a problem. It just means the new Urban Management Act needs a few more revisions. I bet you know this better than me.
When you put it like that...
Identity registration's awful unfair, ain't it? I turned over a new leaf. It's so much guarantee money the past 6 months. And paid so much for my sister's eye surgery. Ha! And did so much community service. All thanks to my criminal record. I mean, come on, I was just trying to get money for my sister's surgery. Anyway, all that work, and I still haven't even earned half of the 120 points I need. But you, plain resume, experience in law, adjutant taxi industries, you're pretty new here. But the points you've converted from all that's already enough to become a citizen 3 times over. I don't know where my accent's going anymore.
It's definitely gone somewhere.
It'd be a waste to keep them for yourself.
Alright. I applied for an appointment next week to get my documents authenticated. I'll get these revisions done before that.
Easy, pal.
Huh? Aren't you the one waiting to become a citizen ASAP?
What I mean is, have you ever thought of putting off your citizen application?
What do you mean?
Lots of us guys in the city could use a lot more points. But there ain't many guys like you who can get them so easy, so... I'm happy to play middleman.
Nova Volsini introduced a new Urban Management Act to deter people like you. Sorry. I mean, aren't we contradicting the city's founding principles by doing this?
Come on, pal. Relax, relax. I was just thinking out loud is all. Don't mind me. But noodle on it a bit. Why'd you come here? Stable income, better life? You think you'll get that after you become a legal citizen of Nova Vicini? Work an entry-level job at a law firm?
Are you going to stay here and watch them on... Are you going to stay here and watch them all night, Lappland?
Why the rush? How can we start our night shift before getting some food? I want a slice of this freshly baked panetta. On a second thought, let's not waste it.
You're in a good mood just because you witnessed that strange deal happen?
Zaro, how long have you been in here in Nuovo Vicini?
More like 12 months.
And how many places have we been in that span of time? How many customers have we ferried?
Several.
Isn't
Many
it
of them wanted off.
Okay, but like, did they go to their places in a record time? Isn't that comfortable, seeing everyone in the city act so prim and proper? The city hall staff and the court of judges are itching to strap their laws on their foreheads, ready to fight against Syracuse's old customs and rules at any moment. But the familia are trying their best to prove how much they like and have adapted to this new set of game rules. I've never seen Syracusans this restrained, this uncomfortable, like everyone has a mask soon on their faces. It'll be carnival soon. Are they even in the mood to enjoy the so-called carnival? I'm thankful for the two friends here worrying over the citizen points, showing me Syracuse remains the same. It is in every Syracusan's nature to turn every new territory into a swamp. Now I'm looking forward to the carnival. Hey, are you even listening?
I smelled their scent.
Your compatriot, the other Signor Velluti. No plans to catch up with them?
A Signore del Lupi who has left the game should no longer interfere.
Don't look so defeated, Zaro. You did lose, but it doesn't mean you can't derive any more fun from it. Think about it, what else can you do? Free yourself. You return to the swamp for a leisurely swim.
Oh. A different button was clicked. That's what I was looking for. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Bring it back!
Please. Ah. Ha. And you? When are you planning to say hello to your past?
Carissimo padre mio, you mean? I already say adieu, though I did prepare a gift for him this time. The cab driver stops talking. Unbelievable. And she lifts her legs onto the dashboard to rest in a more comfortable position. Though the car window ahead is a wall sporting huge Through the car window ahead is a wall sporting a huge billboard advertising a winery. A sullen-looking man with his tightly knit brows brandishes a wine glass, looking towards the camera with the following invitation: "Stay thirsty, my friends." Saluzzo Vino is looking for a senior legal advisor. Several other positions are also open. Apply to join us today.
Stay hungry, amigos. Stay thirsty, amigos.
Don Alberto, we got all the information here. Please have a look. We have a total of 13 wineries in the city. 6 of them are undergoing a qualification audit and cannot operate for the time being. 2 of them on the city's out of plate. About to welcome their first harvest. In the warehouse, lab, and blood in line already. But there's no way we can handle this many ripened grapes in this short period of time with half our wineries not operating. The root of our problem lies with the city hall's attitude towards us. Those Stromsy are obviously targeting us on purpose.
And these files aren't meant for our friend here. He has the means of solving such problems.
Alberto looks across the table, where a red-headed lupa has been sitting for a while. The wine is finally decanted. He takes a sip, calmly returning Alberto's gaze. Merge and restructure all Saluzzo properties in the city into new entities, including both the operating ones and the ones undergoing audit. Then hire non-stakeholder employees to manage on-site operations. This is feasible under the new urban management.
Simply put, I will transfer these properties to you. Familia Bellon does not have large-scale businesses, so the procedure should be relatively simple. Yet you've been rejected more than 10 times now. Whenever the move involves a Bellon or Saluzzo, the government and court, or should I say, Leontuso and Lavinia, always tend to react in a more defensive manner.
It sounds like I have no reason to refuse this raid.
Dimitri, what I value more is that you understand Leontuso better than anyone else, as well as the rules he has set. You are the best fit for this position. I want to see if City Hall will still brazenly clamp down on us, even after we tie our companies together, in total compliance with the new Urban Management Act. Don't you agree, eh? Our new Don Bellon?
Don't treat me like your pup, Bell. I am Meet Bellon's company registration meant mini bump and your invitation time. You get rid of some troubles while I gain the right to legally enter the state. We're just business partners, what we want. Even though the Bellones are not what they used to be in Syracuse, even though this new city doesn't have familia, you need to know this. My choice to work for Saloon Zovin does not in any way mean the Bellones will be at the Saluzzo beck and call. So you do your best to put a title to rest. I'm not sitting here as the Don of Familia Bellon.
There's no point in acting tough, ragazzo. Whether or not this collaboration will mean the Bellons have thrown themselves at the Saluzos, I'm curious how Leontuso will see it. Oh, almost forgot. Maybe he doesn't even care at all anymore. He already abandoned you.
If you insist on this topic, aren't you a lone wolf too, Alberto? The White Wolf of Saluzzo, Dolphin, who always disobeyed your orders, has left her familia forever. According to my sources, she arrived in Nuovo Cini a few months ago. vocabulary. I'm curious too. Did you come here to attend to your injury, or did you return home to help the salute?
Lappland? I banished her.
From what I know about her, she's probably thinking that's not how it went down.
I won't take any offense from you, Dimitri. You are different from Bernardo. You don't understand what's going on. These harmless differences do not affect our shared business, our shared interests. So why not take this as a happy start to our collaboration?
Fine, I won't waste my breath then. Why not you sign this equity document fast in your bed? I'll use the dividends from this month with Leon Feminist to go to. Went looking for your fellow floating heads.
I did. A hypocritical sly wolf. Caesar has turned her fang into an idiot who only knows how to bite people and suck blood. She won't be able to find Vargo's fang, even if she sniffed every single corner of the world, of this land. That fang has never showed himself. Hidden very well. What if we had Bernardo here? Locating a Syracusan in Syracusa would be like going through a pile of hay for an animal. Simple. If I don't interfere and help them out, God knows how long they're going to drag this round for.
Saro, it's rare to see so many words spit out from your mouth. You're upsetting the table and relishing it.
Like you are.
Sato,
Hey,
there's a
Sasha.
raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the
Much appreciated.
follow, Sasha.
How was stream? Let me see what you're doing. Hold on. Sasha Muscadet. Boom. Welcome, welcome. Playing Subnautica. I see.
Oh,
That was Subnautica. That was a fun time. I've only gotten to hear recent talk of Subnautica from like May and Shu and Helios. They'll talk about it. And I've heard a little bit from Ocean, not too much. It seems like a fun game. Definitely Stuff of Nightmares if you're not a whole fan of possible eldritch, creature beyond common understanding in the water.
fun,
I'm
just
terrible at
terrible.
managing resources. Yeah, it
Damn.
is also one of those base builders,
Mhm.
but pretty fun from what I've heard. Real quick, for those of you who do not know who me or my friend here are, I am Mick Canada, the ace mercenary mecha pilot from beyond the solar system. I'm a variety streamer. I stream a variety of things, some of which being Arknights or ZZZ, just gotcha game content in general, and do some live dub reading. I'll also do some vehicle combat like games on Thursdays, playing some War Thunder and maybe some other stuff too. FPS, first and third person shooters, strategy games, all that other stuff. If any of that sounds cool to you, please feel free to hit the follow below. Don't forget to hit the follow on my friend who is joining me tonight.
Hi, I'm Ken Lamati, Adventure from Another World. I also stream and do reading voiceover stuff. And I also play a lot of JRPGs and shooter games that I'm really bad at. So that sounds fun. Follow me. Make sure you also follow Canadian because he's even cooler.
Just make sure you also go follow Ken. That's a bottom line rule. You got to do that. Yeah, glad you could join us. Hope the hope that maybe managing resources becomes easier for you next time around. If any of you need to rate and go, that is completely okay. That is understandable. Go get that rest if you need to. We're getting close to the end ourselves here. Not yet, like at the near end. We'll be doing this again on Monday, but if you need to get up real quick, stretch, take a quick, stroll, grab some water or food, even go to the bathroom, do whatever, please feel free. Otherwise, we are going to continue with some funny Italian accents.
Heck yeah.
And, live dub. So if that sounds interesting, please feel free to just kick back, relax, and watch the shenanigans.
Esatto. Stop worrying about winning or losing. Learn to do it for the love of the game and derive even more enjoyment from it. That's what games are really for.
Wow, Lappland really just said, nah, don't think about winning or losing. If you're gonna hate for the love of the game, bro.
Not, yeah, just
that's
being it for the
pure
game.
rage. Doing it for the love of the game.
How do you wolves fail to even understand this?
That's crazy.
Nuovo Bosini's nights are dark. Woman and wolf stand atop a building, sandwiched by the night sky above and the noisy city below. Pre-carnival activities happen in all sorts of shades and forms. Vehicles speed through the streets, pedestrians shuttle to and fro, though they enjoy a panoramic view of everything happening below.
They cover their fangs with masks and use a festival to divulge their thirst, to have it all. How sad. On the contrary, you seem to be enjoying this farce. When did you become so interested in such boring activities?
Zito, Zaro. You're noisier than the people who used to hang around me before. I'm just enjoying the breeze. They practically have a VIP seat here, so keep quiet and wait for the show to begin. The actors are already on the stage. You're late, Leon. I'm sorry. Been a really busy day. Still working on inaugural speech. Well, that too. We're planning a birthday party for the whole city. It's not quite the same thing as planning a party at home, is it? You remember? Of course I do. Did you think I was going to forget about how you bought ginger ale instead of beer for the banquet and pocketed the difference to buy a car? Well, I guess that did happen. You sound distracted to me. Do I? And it's not. I guess it's been too long since we last saw it. Take care on your way. Might have taken that as a threat if it weren't Nuovo seen. Enough joking. Hurry up. I'm waiting at the seat by the window. It'd really suck if you got in a car accident, like right now. The car drives by the apprentice tailor, jogging on the street, and heads to the end of the main street. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
I should pick up the pace. I can't miss the delivery window to hand over the clothes to Signor Alberto. The Donna Familia Saluso. What kind of man is he?
Yoshino grasps for breath with the suit in his arm as he runs through a deserted alley, illuminated by only the light coming from a cafe. That's the 5th slice of pizza and 3rd glass of juice you just gobbled up. Are you that hungry?
Shut it and drink this espresso, bro.
Yuck, it's so damn sour. Reminds me of the hospital food in my sister's hospital. You gonna lend me a hand if we screwed up the mission because of this sewage gave me diarrhea?
Suck it up. I just plucked it off the top shelf. Nobody uses this frontage road anymore anyway. Besides, it's just hauling a bunch of tires. What could go wrong? You don't need to get all worked up over a boring job like this.
I'm tired of hearing you whining for the past 2 months, Gambino. Haven't you figured out our new boss yet? Trying too hard to show off will only have the opposite effect. Fresh meat like us. Gotta be patient, wait a chance.
Well, you playing the model employee, Capone.
Well, yeah, I got it.
I thought you would at least show a little bit of, I don't know, shame. There's hardly any place for the Sicilian in Syracuse these days.
I'm not a Sicilian anymore. Just shame, not mine. I just want to get my Novosini citizenship sooner rather than later. And then pay for my sister's eyesight. All the work I put in over the past 6 months, all the guaranteed money I paid, and I'm only halfway to the required point. Fucked up.
Halfway? You got 50 more points than I do. How have you been doing community service while I wasn't looking?
Such a crap, Gambino. Well, last chance and you know it. Keep your eyes sharp on the street. You'll be coming any time now. Got any pizza left? Give me one. Kazo, it's cold. Hey, how do you even manage to eat this? Two grumble to each other. A dark shadow quietly slips through the alley. Can we get a sniff, Canada? Let's go.
For we?
Oh, we?
This is the smell. True wolf.
Let's go cause a car accident. A truck drives past Red and attracts her attention.
Are you hiding inside? No. Over there?
She looks towards the opposite end of the street.
Grandma, I am a wolf hunter. I remember. The girls. Vargo, I hope you left me accurate instructions on how to identify them. It'll be a headache if I hurt the wrong people.
With blade in hand, Popo leans on a wall hidden within its shadow, waiting in silence for the prime opportunity to strike. She will eliminate the two targets who threaten Umberto's life in one go, and then she will demand her reward from the wolf. These kid loitering around streets outside this late. Oh my god, Igor, they just seeing things. Ludmila, why'd you space out so sudden? He's nothing, just a little tired. You'd better get off and wait at the intersection coming up. We're about to arrive, and there'll be trouble if the Venezias, if I show up with a Rambo and Doa. Ludmila, enough. I got on your truck, so I'll stick with you all the way. Thanks, Ludmila. No matter what happens, I'm glad to have you on with me. You've been listening to this song on loop for a while now. Not tired of it? Of course. A chance encounter. Am I going to repeat this report all the time? You better. It's an amazing song, and the solo's got one hell of a singing voice. It's the hottest new single this week. There was an interview saying she recorded it just for Carnival. Summer hums the song, looping from the speakers. Soon, the truck will reach the turning point ahead and bump into another car. Carnival's curtains are slowly pulled open. In just the one city block, we have our young and promising acting mayor. Thanks. People are coming from home for the festivities. The Syrians too. I don't even know who they're seeking protection from. What a crowd!
I could make it even noisier.
Just wait, Zara. You don't have to do anything. Pretend you're a cab driver who turns on the radio at the right time to turn into a story. The games humanity plays are much more interesting than your own kind's preference to select just a few people to fight each other. You think this is a fate to stay a night?
The fuck are you talking about?
You've never played the hit visual novel, A Fate to Stay a Night?
I'm going to pretend like I'm supposed to know what that means.
It's narrow, gay.
You are making even less sense now. Anyway, Caesar's pup has discovered Agnes's cub.
Look, isn't there another car coming from the port? Bang!
She's so psycho.
The truck crashes into the car and flees in
My
panic.
god.
Eye-watering flames, hysterical crowds. Those who stare at the same stage obviously perform the same play.
Just a chaotic show. I don't see what's so fun about this, Lappland.
What's with the rush? Before the play truly begins, allow me to perform my duty as an upstanding citizen of my city. The Arknights going, it's fun. Pronto?
Hell yeah.
Buonasera. Is this the Paris? Me? I'm just a driver for hire. I'd like to make a report. See, the port district. That's right. An accident just happened. Actually, that's a different model, isn't it? God, this is my second outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was that was before, right? Or was that after?
I think it was before, but I think honestly we can save after 8, interlude 9.
Okay, yeah, that was
now
before.
it's 10.
I wasn't sure. It was so long.
Yeah, it was pretty long. I think this is a good spot, to be honest. Like,
No, we can do one more. No, we can do one more, Canada.
nah, we got this. We're fine. We can.
No,
leave
we
it.
can do
leave.
Come on, do after. Think about it this way, Canadian. Right? We did if we finished that one. Right. Then we would have done like 5 today, right? Or no, 6. Right? And we probably have like 5 left. Then we'd have time to also do the X stage at that. Got it like that.
Man, it's moments like these where I wish I had live 2D just so I could like have my face, express onto my model what the fuck it's looking like.
Come on. Bacon just got here. Do you want to end just when Bacon got here? It's terrible of you, Canada.
I know, I'm a terrible guy.
He's so mean. Bacon, did you hear that? Canada hates.
I'm a terrible guy.
Can't believe that. Oh my god.
But you know what's even more terrible?
What?
Ken has already opened 7 after. Trying to get me to.
I did open 7 now. I did. Then I left.
I don't know. He didn't stay on it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Fine, I'll open up again. Open up again. Fine, bet. Bet I'll open up again and just start reading. How about that? Oh wait, but you have the radio effect. This is the
Yeah, I
radio.
do. I just know whenever we get anything radio related, I'm gonna be on it.
Buongiorno, dear residents. After several months of preparation, Carnival will be held as scheduled on the evening of November 9th, where hundreds of thousands of citizens will be on the streets celebrating the one-year anniversary of Nuovo Versini. According to the Carnival Organizing Committee, all the beast floats have been assembled at the port and will be moved to the expansion plate today in preparation for the night parade. The street theater competition has also concluded. The most popular team will gain the privilege of illuminating the floats on behalf of every citizen here on Carnival night. Other shortlisted plays will also be performed on both sides of the parade path, alongside the floats. The committee hopes that everyone will cooperate and maintain the float's mystery before their forms are unveiled on Carnival night. Please rein in your curiosity and do not sneak a look, photograph, or spread any float-related information. In other news, on November 5th, a traffic accident occurred on Quinata Strada in the Port District late at night, with one injury reported. The vehicle responsible escaped after crashing. The police quickly got the scene under control and restored order in the area. The incident did not have any serious consequences, so there is no need for our dear citizens to worry. Presently, the police have established a special task force to investigate and identify the vehicle responsible, and the case should be closed within the next few days. Citizens who discover any relevant clues should contact the police as soon as possible.
Excellent.
You're back?
Just a brief visit. I'll go back to court later. How's Leon?
The doctor came here 3 times. Only for routine checkups, though. At least his condition isn't getting worse, I suppose. I'm guessing you had trouble dealing with that case yesterday.
The case was closed, in a way I didn't want, with a way I was powerless to stop. Texas. I don't recall you having a habit of tuning into the afternoon news.
The situation isn't as optimistic as the news makes it out to be, right?
We found some clues and locked on to some suspects, but we haven't made any other progress.
Who called the police that night?
The info we got was all fake. Hard to investigate.
Maybe I could help. I know quite a few people in the city. Those from the Familia.
Grazie, Texas. I know you've been keeping an eye on the whole thing. Your mere presence in Vosini was enough to strike a nerve in every influence in the state. Some were angry, others got a wake-up call, and we managed to turn things around. But the year has passed, and we're in Nuovo Versini now. In a new city without the familiar, the last Texas can't really do much.
In other words, the last Texas shouldn't be allowed to do much here.
Yes. Signore
I was playing this?
I don't
Or
remember.
was it you?
I don't remember.
I take it if you want it.
Sure.
I assume you did the line already?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
Signorina Texas, there's a phone that called the receptionist for you.
Me? Who is this?
Neither I, Texas. I won't wait too long. I need to ask who the question marks was that time.
We don't have to ask. We know.
don't have, there's only one person who'd call Texas out of the blue.
The sun was so strong the last 2 days. What's with the sudden heavy downpour?
You wouldn't be carrying an umbrella if you were really surprised.
I love this backtrack. I love this backtrack so much.
Here, over here. On the hood of the cab, under a huge black umbrella, the driver casually plays with the car keys in her hand. You got here quickly. Don quanto tempo, Texas? Yo.
Oh my god.
The driver slowly lifts her umbrella, revealing a sharp crescent, an unrestrained smile. He then nonchalantly tosses the umbrella aside and salutes a greeting to Texas.
Lappland?
Yo. The weather got me thinking about our old home. The nights in rain in Vosin.
Yeah. The weather here has always been, great until today.
But you seem to have saw this rain coming, Texas.
I just prepare for the worst. We're still in Syracuse after all. Having just one rainy day after so many days of fine weather is pretty rare.
What exactly happened?
happened?
Oh, wait, sorry. I don't know why I thought that was...
That's okay. What exactly happened with that accident?
You mean the one with the baloney wolf pup? Surely you're not suspecting I did it with my car right here.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was you.
I've only broken 7 traffic laws.
I need I was picturing in my mind a funny gif and now it's gone.
No.
It's so Jover. Where we at for lines?
You wouldn't be here right now? That's what I see on my screen is Texas saying you wouldn't be here right now.
Ah, yes. You wouldn't be here right now if you had nothing to do with it.
I do know a few things. Willing to have a ride with me?
Why not? I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
You know, I thought you'd be nice and shade me from the rain with your umbrella.
You seem like you're enjoying the rain. Didn't want to spoil your fun.
That's the Texas I know.
Are you just going to stay on your car like that? In such a big rain with no spectators? Not tired?
Oh, haven't you been watching me the whole time? Get in the car, Texas. Our destination is quite far away, so it'll be quite a long drive. Right, I have prepared the gift for you in the passenger seat.
I saw the snacks. I don't have the appetite right now.
It's alright. It's not Mira for you this time. I've long changed my taste. Why do I think that was a Texas line? Though, I know you're still obsessed with those Oh, the habits of yours. Back so soon, huh? It's me. Why did I say that line like that?
It's me.
It's me. It's a me. Dimitri. Dimitri.
Welcome in.
It's
Thank you
from
for
so
that.
long of doing Texas's voice, I think, that I just wasn't ready to go low again.
Yeah, honestly.
You shouldn't have clearance to come in here. There's always a way. You can't prevent being Leon forever. I brought some flowers. Is there a vase in here that might fit? Yeah, we used to have roses like this at the Bellone. Remember? Don't look at me like that, Lavinia. The police have thoroughly investigated my travel itinerary and your orders past 2 days. Every single detail. But they found no clues linking me to the accident. You're not so stupid to think you'd commit a crime yourself. My City Hall colleague told me how they recently received an entity ownership application from Steluza Veen. Why are you collaborating with Alberto, Dimitri? Since this city, or should I say, since you've been so unwelcome, I've had to figure out my own way to stay here. Doesn't it comply with the city rules? Ethically. Then wouldn't it be better if I stayed within your sight? You've already delayed enough officers here to watch every step I take, any contact I make, every order I give. I should be allowed to visit. I was the one nursing Leon back to health whenever he was sick. The Bellones won't give up trying to enter the city, Lee. In any case, there's no need or reason for me to hurt Leo. I'll accept your flowers in his bag. But I am sorry, as an officer of the law, I will not allow a potential suspect to meet the victim in private. Leon's safety is closely tied to the city's. No one can say where the chaos will come from next. Oh my god, she's like, I sense arson. Her arson senses were tingling.
Oh, they were ready.
She was locked in.
Is this what you wanted me to see?
I see the rain earlier wasn't heavy enough. Fire. The speeding cab suddenly brakes when it nears the fire, leaving skid marks on the still wet ground. Would you believe me if I said I brought you here to extinguish the fire? The monstrous wolf breathes flames and thick smoke into the air. The giant beast-shaped float burns, a bright firelight standing out against the dull, dark sky.
Lappland, how much do you know about this?
Suspecting me?
No. You would have chosen a more classical and conspicuous method. You'd be standing there in the fire, right now at last. Not next to me.
You know me so well. Too bad the workers and the police are pretty quick to act. I think the fire will be put out quite soon. They should be thanking the burst of heavy rain earlier. Otherwise, the fire might have already burned down Novovicini Port to cinders.
Oh, whoops. Doo-doo-doo.
What a bomb.
Just very quickly, double check the thing. Thank you. My
mouse decided to do something very, very funny and hold down input.
It decided to
So
show
once
your
the-
social security number live on stream.
Mm-hmm. No matter how big the fire is, it doesn't change the fact that it's here in the city. Leon Tuzo and the others wanted to give the new city a brand new festival to help build a collective identity. A car accident that left the mayor in critical condition and a giant blaze breaking out at the logistics port just before Carnival. That's enough to keep the civilians up awake at night.
It doesn't feel like some kind of omen, a proclamation, or even a provocation.
How much do you actually know, Lappland? What's your objective?
Tisk, you sound anxious. Why? Wasn't Nova Vaccini the proving grounds Signora Cecilia promised the youths? An experiment is bound to produce mixed results. As the first witnesses on the scene, I can tell you for certain the Bologna pup's car crash was a purely accident. You've been watching over him at the hospital, and his condition has hardly stabilized, right? So what's causing your anxiety? I look forward to your answer, Texas, at Carnival.
No matter what you're planning, I'll be keeping an eye on you for Lavinia.
Then sit tight. I have no interest in wasting my time with those officers. How can that be? The parade float got lit up in the fire along with the goods.
Yoink.
Calm down, it's me. Police are on their way here, so stay out of sight. Ludmila, where did you go the night before yesterday? No, wait. Why are you here? I have more questions than you, son. Where did you go after the accident? I went to find Irene. She knocked me out the cold and then locked me inside the warehouse. Well, a lot happened and it was a hell of an escape. Come on with me. Everyone's attention is focused on the float. My smoke will cover our tracks. No one will see it. Why is there a burn spot on your jacket? The fire was your... My dude. The police would have discovered the truck and its contents if I hadn't done it there and then. It was only way. Enough. We'll talk when we're safe. Those officers... Wait, Ludmila. Someone just went over there. Irene? Who's that guy next to her? Irene Lavazza in the Porto Saruso. Could you kindly please explain what brings you here, just 200 meters away from the fire?
I don't see a need to explain myself. If you want my answer, have the judge bring the evidence and arrest warrant to me first. I'll be waiting.
We'll get to it, Signor Saluso. It's true we don't have any evidence to pin you as the culprit. This doesn't mean you're completely unrelated to the case. As for you, Signora Irene Lavanda, the float burned nearly to nothing, but we managed to collect some fragments. We'll send them for analysis later, but we're basically certain the vehicle used for the float was a truck from your group. As the head of the truckers union, you'll have to come with us for our investigation.
Signor Saluso. Signora Lavassa. Our previous arrangement still stands. I believe you have no link to the matter. Do be careful what you're going to. But do be careful about what you say once you leave this place. Otherwise, even I won't be able to help you.
November 8th, 1100. She's in court. They went into the courthouse.
Crazy.
Do you find this place familiar, Texas? But this time, the one defending stock is neither you or me. What a shame.
Lappland, thank you for the raid.
Lappland. Welcome in.
How was stream, Lappland and Raiders? Hope everything went well. Hope it was fun. Oh. Lappland Star Eyes. There we go. Doing some Oblivion remastered.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty based. Pretty based.
It was, dude, Disclaimer was explaining what you were doing. It sounded sick. He was like rolling a d20 to determine what he'd do in game. So I was like, that's the coolest thing ever. That's actually such a fun way to play.
This is fun. This is honestly very funny. I was rolling a d20 for all decisions.
It sounds like peak content.
Honestly, unreal. Okay, let me just double check. I'm almost out of water, but we're also almost done. So,
Yeah, I'm also in a similar boat.
it's good until you can't attack rabid wolves and you can't explore a location because your attention span is 0. Damn.
It'd be like that.
It do be like that. It do really be like that. Real quick, for those of us who are, for those of you who are new to both me and my friend, welcome, welcome. My name is McNady, the Ace Mercenary Mechapod from Beyond the Solar System. I am a variety streamer who does a plentiful variety of things. Some of which being just live dubbing, live reading, gacha story, gacha games in general, vehicle combat games like War Thunder, FPS third-person shooters. I've been thinking about putting Rainbow back on the board, but I've also put Helldivers on the board too. And some other stuff. Sometimes I'll do JRPGs. I'll be thinking about getting back into P5R Mondays, but we'll get there. But if any of that sounds cool to you, you drop a follow if you aren't already. You're not obligated, but much appreciated. And you should also make sure to go follow my lovely bestie.
Hi, I'm Ken Lamadia. I also stream and read stuff, and play gacha games. I also play a bunch of JRPGs and shooter games that I'm bad at. So that sounds fun. You follow. Make sure you follow Canadian. He's cool.
Don't forget to also to make sure that you have Ken followed, the greatest adventurer wielding 2 swords.
Yeah, but make sure you also follow Canadian because he's the greatest mercenary NAC pilot. From beyond the soul system.
See, but this excludes anyone within the soul system.
Well,
So can't be that based.
You might be the best there. That hasn't been quantified yet. You need to go beat up any other mech pilot we know.
Okay, we'll see.
Gotta run the hands.
Sele. I'm coming for you, Sele.
Gotta go run the hands with other mech pilots.
Soon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if y'all got a raid and dash, please feel free. Your rest is important. But if you need to like get up real quick, stretch, take a quick stroll, or go to the bathroom, or get like water, or food, or snacks, whatever it is, please feel free to do so. We're gonna keep on keeping on for a little bit longer. Keep reading, so you get at least a little bit of what our Italian accents are normally sounding like during the majority of the stream, except for Texas.
Except for Texas, the one of the few people who don't have accent.
Yep. Even if we take the judge's word that this case is suspected of endangering the city's public safety, there's no reason to let all these people in here.
Bro, everyone's here. The entire cast is here.
Like, god damn.
The trial for the truck driver and the audience gallery seats are filled with made men too familiar with conflicting interests. I'm liking Nuvo Vicini more and more, Texas. But I have to say, this trial was put together more quickly than I thought.
Probably a special procedure. Carnival's tomorrow, so it's understandable they'd want to settle the case ASAP. Do you know this Irene woman?
You don't have to probe me, Texas. I only met this poor little driver once, but I can guess how she ended up here.
You mean she's innocent?
Oh, hell no. I mean, I didn't say that. Isn't the scene a regular occurrence in the swamp of Syracuse? It swallows everyone up eventually. Not everyone can escape it like you did. Either you get killed and silenced, or you hide it in the mud and drag out a meaningless existence. Texas, do you believe that Nuvo Vicini offers a third way of life? Silence. In accordance with the new Urban Management Act, the Nuvo Vicini Criminal Court will commence with the Nuvo Vicini Port Arson Public Persecution Case number 00278. Court is in session. Defendant, please state your identity for the record.
Erin Lavassa, born in Sicilia, currently a member of the Truckers Union and living in a trucker camp on Viale Alito, Zona Torino.
What did they mean our testimony would be invalid in court? What does that mean we can only sit here and wait for the result of our trial? I wanted to go even more than you did, Lumil. After all, it is because of me that you're in. Oh, but you heard what happened to the police station, right? She didn't say anything, so we can't just barge us in there ourselves. She believes in the government and the courts, and she thinks she can prove her innocence. Did you believe this will happen? I believe in her. Wait for me here, Tomer. We'll call the other guys go with us. We should be standing by her side right now, no matter what. Summer slumps over on the ground, cradling his head, watching Ludmila leave. If he hadn't helped the Venetians transport their goods without telling Irene, if that car accident hadn't happened, if he hadn't asked Irene for help, if he had managed to break free from his chains earlier and made it to port in time. He's the reason why this incident happened. But now the one standing in court awaiting trial is his best friend and his daughter. He gropes around in a pocket for a business card. He doesn't know who stuck it in the gaps of his camper van door. The card only has an address on it. Terzin Zona Porto. Irene, I know you outsmart me in most cases, but But this time, I know I can help you out for sure. He stands up and leaves the campground alone. Erin Lavanza. Identity matches registered information. The blaze at Zona Porto yesterday caused serious property damage, put the lives of dozens of workers at the port at risk, and gravely threatened the public safety of Nuovo Vicine. The carnival is just around the corner, and this incident will immeasurably affect the public opinion. The court has examined the evidence submitted by the police and found that the giant wolf parade float, the source of the fire, has obvious traces of arson. The vehicle was from the truckers' union. The police reviewed the truck shift schedules and found out it was not deployed at the time and should not have been in Porto Nuovo Vicine. You, head of the truckers' union, just so happened to be at the scene of the crime. Signor Lavazza, you are our prime suspect. You have every right to defend yourself.
Yes.
Hi.
It's just fucking my mouse is being very, very funny with me.
Your mouse hates.
It does. Does very funny things to me sometimes that I cry. Your Honor, I'm happy to tell you everything I know.
Irene calmly explains how yesterday's fire had no links to anyone from the truckers' union. Little does she know. But the judge's expression becomes even gloomier.
The judge can't help her, even if he wants to.
Of course, as long as the real culprit doesn't show up, her attempt to defend herself will be for naught. Ah, whoa, the poor lady. Don't you want to help her out, Texas? You could stand up and vouch for her, etc. And the court might be lenient on her if it's you.
I know what you're thinking, Lappland. Nuovo Vicini's laws absolutely cannot be trampled upon or scorned like that. They strove to make these rules a reality.
Then I fear you can only sit back and watch everything unfold. Or... Lappland sends Texas a provocative look, eager to try something. I could care less for your boring rules. Want me to help you out? Ahem. Please hold on. The court has received a supplementary list of the witnesses would like to provide a testimony. Alberto Saduso.
What's wrong, Your Honor? As a legal citizen who has completed his identity registration in total compliance with the new Urban Management Act, surely my testimony will still be held valid in court.
Oh, of course. Please proceed to state your testimony for the record. Signor Saduso, are you intending to provide the evidence to the court to prove that Edina was indeed related to the fire? Alberto does not answer. His gaze falls on the opposite side of the witness box. Venezia Jr. and the Venezia are sitting on the left side of the audience. Alberto's eyes turn to the seat behind Venezia Jr. There sits his own daughter, the banished Saluzzo. She crosses her legs, grins, and waves to him as if no one else is in the room. I fucking love her. Next to her is Texas.
Insane.
Ciao. Texas, my dear father is watching us. Stop being so reserved and wave along. Signore Saluso, please continue with your testimony.
I was there as well, and I can attest that Signora Lavassa did not start the fire.
Arizona, you should be here. Well, I'm gonna guess this is Lumilla. So mad.
Probably.
Oh wait, no, this is Mafia Man.
Ah.
You can take these Mafia guys.
Sure. The boss made us wait here for you. Come, he wants to see you.
Are you from the Venezias, or the Salusos, or the Medicis? This will help Irene, right?
Right up ahead. The container in that corner. Just open the door and go in.
Alright. Irene, I'm sorry for not telling you, but I already made arrangements for good. You know how I kept asking for more shifts and saved quite a bit of cash? It should be at least enough to pay for 2 years of orthopathy treatment, and their school fees. School isn't too far from my camp, so it'll be easy to look after her this way too. I did take you in at the start, but compared with all the help you've given us all these years, it's hard to say who has helped the other more. Irene, it's not fair they've got the spotlight on you now. It's a time you think about yourself too. I want to say I've never been much of an idealist. After all, I've seen enough in this life. I know very well what I can do or I can't. I'm just a tiny supermarket owner and driver who hopes we can all live in a peaceful life. This is also why I was willing to follow you here. The shop's no more, but we can always move to a new place, figure out a new way of life. There is no need to waste our time on these guys who ruined our lives. Everyone gets their share of bad luck, so there's no need to blame anyone. You just have to stay far away from the trouble. Fortunately, helped us all find a good spot. I bet Guri will like it here.
You know what I say so.
Hmm. Ugh. Media?
Alright. I'm about to start. Just fucking Christ.
Uh,
Now I'm feeling the tired, like really kick me in the
yeah,
ass.
I'm like, that's why I'm like kidding. That's why I keep saying, 'cause I'm like, I'm worried you pass out when I'm in those long periods where that man yaps, 'cause that man is a yapper.
Yup. Okay. I guarantee you my testimony is absolutely true. As I said earlier, she was with me the whole time, from yesterday before noon until the fire department at the port. Two Saluso Vino vineyards will soon welcome our first harvest. I hope the Trackers Union will allocate a fleet to help transport our fresh grapes. This is why we were at the port to check things out. My employees can vouch for us as well.
Sounds of agreement.
In other words, Signorina Lavassa has a strong alibi.
Magnifico! My astute padres tied the truckers' union to the Salusas. That poor driver will have to do his bidding in the future.
I don't think it'll end just like that.
The trucker came from your union. We checked his shipping schedule and it wasn't slated with any arrangements for the last 2 days. So why did it show up at the port to become one of the floats? Senor Lavazza, even if you truly did not start the fire, as the head of your union, it's your responsibility to explain the illegal usage of this car. Maybe it's Crown Slayer? I don't know.
Maybe?
No. What if
Or-
it's... Oh, wait, what if it's, the other guy, Antonio? What if it's
Antonio, that's what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
I'll roll with it. I can testify for Signorina Lavassa on that point.
We did it! You're Venezia.
Your Honor, please take a look at the customs declaration form and the supplementary evidence you received earlier. The truck was transporting tires for Venezia Trucking. This is it. Go in. He's waiting.
The shipping container door lies ajar. All Summer can see is a faint light flickering inside the dark interior. Juan is helping me in the inn.
Enough questions, Vecchio. Go in and you'll find out at once. You want to help that driver, and so do we. That's all you need to know.
Omar puts his hand on the door and hesitates. You guarantee? There's no one available to answer him. Mafiosi already left, leaving him on his own. Rine, I don't have the brains or guts like yours, which is why I was so surprised, worried when you promised Judge Lavinia and Mayor Leontuso you'd be the head of the union. But it meant we were going to get thrown into tons of trouble. Sure enough, we did. But back then you told me what we were starting wasn't actually a union to help City Hall, the Familia, but an association to provide mutual aid to anyone in a similar situation as us. You always say I was one who took you in, but we all know it was you who gave me another chance at life. I'm not saying we're even now. I owe you so much. Get in. If a day comes where I can help you out, I won't hesitate at all. I don't want Guri to think her papa is an ungrateful person. I try to be a good role model for her. Is bro about to die?
It really sounds like it. It really does sound like it.
Signor Venezia, I'm sure you're clear on what your statement means, right?
Signor Saluso claims he submitted testimony out of his responsibility as a citizen. But this incident actually involves Venezia Trucking. The demand for our vehicles has spiked in the last 2 months because of Carnival, and we had to order an impromptu shipment of automobile consumables from the other cities. This newly arrived batch of goods has cleared customs, and the truckers union was helping us to do the last mile delivery. It was an impromptu request, which is why they haven't updated this job to the schedule. Signorina Lavassa, do correct me if I got anything wrong. You're right, we do have the paper trail if needed.
As for why that truck was found at the port amongst the parade floats, we don't know who did it yet, so I implored the police to continue their investigation. Though at least the truckers union did not use their truck illegally, and Signorina Lavassa was merely a bit negligent in this whole affair.
Will you verify the information? Oh, poor driver's pretty lucky. We're so close to the end of the tunnel. The pivotal testimonies from my father and Venezia Jr. are enough to clear any suspicion. Nothing will happen to her.
But the suspect has now become an outsider. Amy's the actual person involved, but she can't even get a word in. The courtroom's turned into an exclusive stage for the Venezias and the Saluzos. These two factions are clearly fighting under the table. They can't seem to have a tacit understanding once they're in court. Everyone knows that's how the mafia works.
That's how mafia works, baby.
How mafia works. They want to claim complete innocence and seize the truckers union for themselves at the same time.
Of course. After all, we haven't found the actual person who started the fire. Unless they'll never find the person again. The familia never considers what the people involved are willing to offer when they want something in return.
I have to contact Lavinia.
She said, "Bitch, I don't know what you're up to. I gotta contact."
You're fucking crazy.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
He takes 2 deep breaths, pushes the shipping container door open, and goes in. Oh, but he's here. Inside is a sole lamp and a chair with no one else. Summer is stunned. Decides to wait. As long as he can help Irene this way. He's willing to wait. Irene, I like this new city. I hope Guri likes it too. At the very least, I've prepared the better environment for her here. Grazie, Irene. Look, I better get going. I've never gotten a late delivery on my record. There's a zone. He should be here. Yet, how am I supposed to find him in such a huge place? Emilia anxiously pops in and out of the alleys, created by the containers, trying to locate any trace of Summer, until she hears voices nearby.
So, where are you going on vacation after Carnival?
Orsini, the old school musical theaters are all there. I'm planning to go to the more sophisticated establishments.
I'd rather go to Terni. I hear the clubs there have made. I hear the clubs have male pero striptease dancers from Bolivar.
Better tuck your tail in if you do, Saluso.
Huh. Want me to recommend you some ticket vendors in Volsini? You're a pretty good guy, and get work done quick. If you can't get along with the Venezias, come find me and I'll introduce you to some guys.
I'll pass. Want to smoke?
This light is pretty easy to use.
Ludmila sees the two yapping openly. She's not caring less about what they're talking about. Her sole target is the golden lighter one of them is playing with in his hand. She recognizes that lighter and knows the two are not its owners. It belongs to a driver who doesn't smoke. Oh man. But Ludmila doesn't know that it originally belonged to a familiar associate. After a roller coaster ride, it ends up back in the hands of the mob once more. Damn, that's where they're ending it.
Bro, should have ended where we were before, right at the start of the trial.
No, that was the perfect spot to end it in.
Nah, this is cliffhanger shit, bro.
Exactly. That's been this entire fucking event, Canadian. What do you mean? This
but, like,
entire
this
event's
is
all
even-
about the cliffhanger shit.
Yeah, this is like even more.
The theater, bro. We're in the theater.
Man.
All right. Well, that's it for us tonight. You will
Yes, sir.
finish this up on Monday, I guess.
Yeah, because hold on, when does it end?
Oh gosh. Okay. I really
Oh,
need to go
15th.
to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Go for it. I'll be here. We technically have until like next week Thursday, so we can take our time with it. So we didn't have to rush through it today. All I'm saying is we have time. Although there are 2 EX stages afterwards, so. That plus. I was about to take the wrong one, man. The drama. This is truly cinema. This is a true, honest to God, just cinema.
There.
Welcome back.
I
Are you enjoying peak cinema?
am. This is peak. This is what peak looks like. All right. Let's find us someone to raid.
Indeed.
Who picked last time?
I think it was you who picked last time, but I think we decided on the same person because you were
Oh
having trouble
yeah.
picking.
That's true. We both picked the same person. Well. Then that means your turn to pick.
Well, I've got Rand again.
Rand's always a good time.
Rand is always like at these odd hours, which like we are normally ending. It's like super early.
Ooh.
What else? Discordia, Roy Chiato. Who else?
Morden. Morden's live.
There's more than Reese.
And
Yami is also. Sarah VA. Colgate.
Colgate.
Colgate VT, that's right.
Like the toothpaste?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't realize there was a toothpaste VTuber.
You see, he plays himself off as not being a toothpaste VTuber, but just don't tell him that.
He's a
Who else?
toothpaster through and through.
Yup.
You should message
sure.
Ocean right now, tell him to wake up and go live so we can right into it.
Yeah, actually do that. Do that right now.
Okay.
Oh, we can raid into more though.
Wake up and go live right now.
So we can raid. Please, 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 please.
I almost forgot the please. It'd be rude to just demand him to go live without saying please. Be crazy.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'll put my raid message thing in right now. Before we even pick, the early bird gets the warrant.
Boom. There are both of our raid messages. So,
Ooh, we picked
I think we're good for Morden here.
Morden. All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, is there anything you wanna say before we go?
I may or may not be streaming Graces tomorrow because we didn't stream it this past Wednesday, and I want to try to like keep 2 a week going.
Understood.
But I mean, we did get like 3 a week, like that 1 week. Was that last week? I don't remember. But
Last week.
so I did kind of make up for it, but I do want to try to get through as much of those games as possible. That way, like I can play the next one sooner rather than later.
Yes.
But yeah, we might be playing that tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I'll see what's going on. I might not. That who knows what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I might stream, but we're definitely streaming Graces on Sunday. So that's for sure. And then Monday we might be going back to doing this, I guess. I'm fine with doing it then. More than fine. If that's okay with you.
I mean, we have until the 15th.
We do have a lot of time.
So that is the week after next Thursday.
But also, think about it like this, Canadian. That means the week it's ending, we might get a chance to finally start doing story stuff. You know.
It will be taken under consideration.
I do have a question on this. Do we want to just like skip to 14? The most recent one. I haven't been playing. I like started 14. I'm like midway through it. But
I gotta
never
double check
finished.
where I'm at.
Oh yeah,
It
I
can
guess that also
probably-
depends on where you're at, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just my streams are just gonna be me reading and then watching you play the stage and then me reading.
It could be just a bit of that.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to hit start raid. There we go.
Me too.
If you guys have any adventures are going on, stay safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. Thanks for hanging out with us, spending your time with us. It's really appreciated. If you haven't followed yet, follow both of us. Because we're both really awesome. And Canada can't deny it because of the way I spoke. So ha.
Go
see you
follow
guys later.
Kids Best.
If you're feeling tired, go follow Canadian because he's based. If you're feeling tired like we are, head to bed. Because we've got more adventures to go on tomorrow. That's all I gotta say.
I'll keep mine relatively short, but hope you all had a good time as much as we did. We do love coming out to live dub Arknights story because fucking the writing is amazing. But hope that no matter what time zone you're in, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, that you 1 are having a good one, 2 you've been having a good one, and 3 you continue to have a good one. Shit, I'm so tired of forgetting it. Remember that no matter where you go, you are always a representative of the Buccaneers and the squadron. So, always been your best behavior. Go show Morden, that we love him. He's a cool dude.
follow socials to know more and get more notifications. Yes, that too. Thank you, Sniper.
Oh, my raid left.
Yeah, we're about to head out.
I didn't notice. I was too busy.
On my
I
side.
was too busy vibing.
It's okay. Good night, everyone on my side.
Bye bye.
And we're out.